Alright, today we're finally starting the My GM series for the Lakers, and hopefully we can accomplish what these guys have right here. Holding up that trophy, championship just won. You know, the longevity of the seasons and the playoffs. We want to get back to that moment, especially for the Lakers. So let's get into it. Let's see if any options we can change before we do so. I want to adjust injuries. Injuries are so... I really just don't like injuries, but I guess it's part of it. Let's put the progression weight a little bit up. Regression weight. So the older players, we'll just leave that how it is. Gameplay difficulty, we're not going to be gaming or playing, so it doesn't really matter. Let's put the draft class quality up a little bit, because I don't intend to bring any not generated, but made draft classes in. I don't know if anybody's even put them up yet, probably, but we don't want to trust it, at least for right now. So we'll just increase the draft class quality for the future. And I think I just messed all that up, so wait. Yeah, so let's press start. Let's get into it. They already know what team we want to get. I don't really care about any of these owner preferences, because I just want to pick the Lakers. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can get so far. So I'm pretty sure this part of these animation or cutscenes basically just saying that my guy got hurt, and eventually he wants to still be involved with basketball, so he's gonna be a GM. And I'm not really gonna read all this, at least not now. I don't really care about this stuff, but I'm pretty sure it introduces me as the new GM eventually. Here it is, I believe, 6 years later, Los Angeles. Mr. B, I just arrived, a little traffic on the way here. I should be inside in a few minutes. Mike, I'm a man that likes to capitalize on every moment and to make the most of it. Let's make the most of this moment. Yes, of course, sir. I guess I want to go over what is on our agenda for today. Of course, it's your first day on the job. Yada, yada, yada. Imagine the number of people in this organization that want to meet the legendary Mike Hurd in person, right? Let's skip a lot of this. So, Brooke, Mr. Hurd, welcome. I was a huge fan of yours back in the day. I can't tell you how excited I am to be that I've been hired to the team. I really feel like the GM. Okay. Let's get to some goals. I'm looking forward to the big year. Okay, so this is where we go into the owner's office, and he's gonna give us the goals for the rundown of what he wants, the expectations for us, or for me at least. Eric, my apologies for being late. It's quite alright. Have a seat. I must have missed. In fact, they have inspired me to build an app to let you know in real time when you've added too much of an ingredient when preparing food. No. What? So, you said you saw Luca Lopez on the way in. Yes, good chance. I gotta introduce myself, but we didn't have a long talk. Plenty of good times. Okay. Well, I know you don't have a lot of experience as general manager. I've been watching you for a long time as a player, assistant GM, and I must say I'm impressive. Thank you. I agree so too. Okay, and then yeah. It took some time, but to come to terms with my career and truth, getting some closure and hang out. Okay. You don't lose fans. Expectations as an athlete is a term I have come to understand very clearly. Let's see, it's 1:50 p.m. Mike, in about 10 minutes, you'll need to perform your first act as GM, your introductory conference. So, this is our already first responsibility. And I was skeptical at first about doing this series, but I really just want to be in that GM shoes. And this is supposed to be a totally new experience. How your players, fans, owners, coaches react to everything that you do. So let's get into this press conference. Thank you for the advice, Eric. Okay, let's get into it. So let's see what happened. Oh, it's just a little 2K18 has so many cutscenes. That's ridiculous. Can I skip this? No. I am looking sharp though. So, press conference Tuesday, October 17th. Alright, so this one of the reporters asking our first question, and we got to see how we want to respond to this. So, touched a bit on this in the opening remarks, but I'm wondering if you could let us know about the vision for the team and what are our goals for the season and moving forward. So this is why I chose to do this, because I want to be in this position. I really want to see how official and real this simulation can be. So let's start off. So minor tweaks needed. Oh, total rebuild, minor tweaks needed. I love where we're at, and I really stand by that. I love where we're at as Lakers. We have some pieces. I mean, of course, we're not going to win no championship immediately, but I like the direction we're headed, especially with our draft pick Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, and I think it's Hart or something. I forget his first name, but I guess that's pretty bad if I'm the GM though. But either way it goes, I like our coach as well. There he goes, Luke Walton. That doesn't mean I don't want to explore our options to improve, and I really like that because we're definitely going to make some changes because to expedite this process. Confident in head coach, need time to evaluate. You know what? I have confidence in my head coach. I have a ton of confidence in Luke, of course. So, without getting into the games yet, we're kind of going to look at. Let's take one more look at our team. We got Brook Lopez. Lonzo Ball is going to be our centerpiece and our face of our franchise for as long as he's here. Because Magic, me and Magic got a lot of confidence in him. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, I mean, we'll see how he goes. He's on a 1-year deal. He's got a pretty big contract though, $18 million. Julius Randle, we might not re-sign him. I really don't think he fits well in the Lakers jersey. That doesn't mean he's not a good player, but I just don't think he fits his Lakers team. Jordan Clarkson, we just signed him to an extension, so we'll see how that goes. Brandon Ingram, he's going to be the secondary face, especially if we can get a nice guy, a nice star that can complement these guys. Then I believe that Brandon Ingram and Lonzo are going to be our untouchables, unless we can just get an astounding deal. But Zubac, okay, he's up and coming. Maybe Brook Lopez can mentor him a little bit. Brook Lopez getting up there in age, but other than that, it was Josh Hart, my bad. But other than that, I don't really see anybody. Kyle Kuzma's got some potential. We've seen he's 72 now. I think when the game first came out, he's like a 60s, but I guess they upped his overall. Either way it goes, let's get into it. We're gonna edit some of this coaching stuff. First one option, we want to run through Brandon Ingram, Brook Lopez, and Brandon. I would put Lonzo Ball up higher above Lopez, but I feel like this is just scoring, and Lonzo Ball is gonna be. We want to play up tempo defense, shoot at will, pick and roll. Feed the ball. Nah, we'll just have a neutral offense, but we'll let others come into play. So let's go through our first game. And also, before I go into it, I want to see. I never really did it. I knew it was available in 2K17, but I want to kind of see if this training will actually help our players progress more. So, player training. I want to train Brandon Ingram. I know he's gonna be playing a lot of minutes this year, but I want him to get better at his defense, at the defensive end. So, where is that at? Tactical. Maybe it's in this one. No, it's been, I guess, fundamental. So he'll be, we'll put up his D. We're going to do custom. We'll take away from his draw foul. He doesn't really need that. Defense consistency. What else? I mean, for the most part, I think that's pretty good. Just by him getting better defensively, I think his offensive game is going to polish itself. But other than that, let's just leave it how it is. One thing I don't know if it's gonna be the same. Is just the training intensity. I hope that doesn't play a factor. But let's see if we can do our first game against the Clippers and our first day of the season. And we already got a trade offer. I don't really care about that trade. I want to keep Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope hasn't even played a game in the Lakers jersey yet, so we're gonna see how it goes. And this is the other thing about it. We just have so many cutscenes. And they basically just asked us, do we want to go against the Clippers, without any adjustments? And I say, you know what, yeah, that's fine. I feel like we could beat them, and we do. Let's look at the stats real quick. Contavious had a good game. Lonzo Ball had an amazing first game, 5 steals, only 2 turnovers. That's pretty good. And Brandon Ingram did his thing. He didn't shoot as well. Neither did Brook Lopez. But these guys did their thing. Kyle Kuzma didn't even play, but I do want him to get some minutes. So. Definitely gonna get some minutes up there. Larry, Luol Deng, I might experiment Kuzma at the 5 or the 3 spot. He might be a kind of a big 3. What the heck? Alright, it's fine. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's sim as far as we can. We'll get a month into it for this series and see what we can do. So we're losing a pretty big amount of games, which is not too sure. I mean, not, you know, out of the ordinary. We just changed our team around a bit. We just lost D'Angelo Russell. Mike, I know what the press is saying. We all want to hear, obviously, and I wanted to tell you straight up that I have no idea where these rumors are coming from. None of this not coming from me. I can tell you that. You got it. Let's cut through the nonsense. Can we meet? Oh yeah. But in my experience, this stuff really comes out of nowhere. But he's straight with me. Are you trying to sell the team now, or not? I can do my job if somebody in the dark. So he's saying he's not trying to sell the team. They want to see if you fail so they can sell papers or whatever. So basically, this is just the media playing a part in my job. They just want to sell papers. But we don't care about that. Our goal is to do our job and get get back to being competitors, at least for now. So we're gonna keep simming, see what else comes up. Reached level 3 is what I feel like is important, and I feel like player loyalty. Nah, I'm a believer in team chemistry. I don't even know, our chemistry is only 64%, and chemistry plays a really big part, and for some reason in simulating games. So we want that to come up. Larry Nance isn't happy. You know what? Let's go. Isn't happy with his current role in the organization. I don't know. This was the thing about my GM. You always gotta talk to your players because they always seem unhappy. They never it's so hard to cater to all these players. I don't really promise it. I'm just gonna deny it, man. We already have Julius Randle. We already have Kyle Kuzma in the organization. That power forward spot is a little backed up right now. So let's see. Let's keep going. Wait. I seen something with Lonzo Ball talking, so I want to keep him happy though. Mike, I'm a daily observer. Put up with the first. There was a the Jones delivery system that sends you drones via other drones. Then there was Porkified. I don't know what they're talking about. They will for the sell the team. I don't know about him selling the team. There's no truth to this rumor. That's what he told me, so I'm gonna go with it. Lonzo Ball feeling terrible, how things are being handled. Okay. See, all these cutscenes, that's why I'm only gonna do a little bit at a time because I just don't feel like going through a whole season just straight doing this. But so Zubac is injured, right? Who's saying we can adjust the lineup. So Zubac is our center. You know what? We're gonna go a little small. We'll just have. Where did he go? Wait, we don't have a backup. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know how good Thomas Bryant is gonna be, but we're not projected to win that many games anyway. Alright, so I always kind of doing that because it's gonna put some trust. I don't even know if that really makes a difference, so if they trust you or not. Alright, first year, look like I got 2-3 All-Stars. So it's just another adjustment. But like I said, I feel like the first couple months are gonna be a little just making adjustments. But I feel after that, depending on how we are and during the season, we're probably gonna make a lot of adjustments to our team, depending on who's gonna go, who's gonna stay, and what roles are gonna be played. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of trade offers. We got a decent amount of young people on our team, and then I don't know where our picks are right now, but we'll see what we can do. See if we can bring some new faces in before free agency of next year. There's going to be some key free agents that we might be able to pick up, especially with the expiring contracts we got. You have your coffee yet? I'm okay. Sure. There's a spirit here. Kind of. What do you want to see? What do you want to see me about? All right. Here's the deal. I want you to do whatever you can to bring Vince Carter in. We need something to boost our value. I feel like our stagnant, and this is a business. You can't be stagnant. If you're going to be stagnant, you die. We need to grow. Growth is the name of the game. Grow, you follow. So it won't be easy, but they want me to bring in Vince Carter. All right, let's try to bring in Vince Carter just to satisfy our owner. Let's see what. Actually, first of all, before we even do this, let's just go. I don't even know where Vince Carter is. Let's go find player. Clear finder. Where are you? Where you at, VC? No play. Oh, I misspelled it. Vince Carter plays for Sacramento. Why do we want to bring in somebody that's 40 years old? Wow. He plays for Sacramento though. Vince Carter. Who is somebody that'd be willing to give up? You know what? Will they take? Let's see who else do they got on the team. Maybe we could pick up. Nah, Bogdanovich. No. Do they have anybody that's worth? What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if we can get. Can we get a Willie Cauley-Stein in this process? What do we give up? Julius Randle. And they agreed to that? Hey, well, we just brought in Vince Carter. That easily. Hey, Mike, we should adjust the roster? Yeah, of course we should. So let's just see what the computer thinks we should do. We're going to put in Larry Nance finally getting this role increasement, I guess. Willie Cauley-Stein is going to take the place of Zubac. You might actually look to trade Zubac. Just because we have Willie Cauley-Stein now, and I feel like Zubac has some trade potential. We could probably get rid of. We could probably upgrade our backup point guard role. Let's see if we can do that too. Let's just go into Trade Finder to see what they offer. Trade Finder's always trying to BS though. I don't know what they'll send us to. Oh, he's hurt though. Yeah, he's hurt. So, anyways, we're 1-9. I didn't even realize that. So hopefully they're definitely gonna make us do some changes in the future. See, look, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by GM always doing something. Team said they're in a rebuild move. They will value prospects and drafting more than veterans. We aren't aware of any players of this team. Okay. The Lakers currently have no players that they consider untouchable. I want to change that by choose a new team state, buying, contending, setting. I don't even know what that means, but other than that, are you sure you want to change the team state? Automatic change will be disabled to you. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even know what that means. We did win a game though. I'm here the multiple ownership consortiums have in place purchase for bid of the Lakers. Either way it goes, I think after this cutscene we're going to wrap it up for the first season. Or not season, but series. Are you selling the team? I understand, but sir, I understand, but it's a little early day for elephants. No, now you didn't ask, but I feel like it's my duty. In the name of transparency, honesty, trust, to give it to you straight, so yes, the rumors are true. I am insofar. This guy, I don't really like this guy. We're gonna get. You know what? I hope he does sell the same way he get a better understanding GM. Because he initially lied to me about it. I trusted him, but I see I was wrong. Great player. What's gonna help with was Mike? I don't disagree with you, but ultimately, you know, that's your right. It's your team. You can do whatever you want. I'm a pretty understanding guy. I agree with that. I want you to know that I'm going to do this carefully as I can, as honestly as I can, and I got a consortium lineup ready to purchase, and the lead investor isn't a huge fan of the team. So if he's a fan of the team, then I like him already, because he's coming in with a purpose, not just because he wants to own the team. Do you have any questions? I'm sure I will, but this is a lot to take in right now. I mean, to be honest though, why is he so surprised? We just got in here, but either way it goes, our team so far has already changed. We, for some reason, had to bring in Vince Carter, but we did get Willie Cauley-Stein, who's gonna be our backup. Still a young guy. Zubac was too, but I feel like we could use the trade value after once he recovers, bring in a backup point guard, because I really don't want Tyler Ernest. I'm not a fan of him at all, and I don't think he deserves to be a Laker. But either way it goes, that's gonna wrap it up for this series, or not series. This episode of the series of the 10-year franchise for the Lakers. We're going to try to bring in some new guys and keep some old faces. But until next time, there it is.